This is Excalibur Heavy Battle Cruiser, and today we're back at it with Utopia Must Fall. It's now time for us to finally do the last build, the last major build of Utopia Must Fall, which is the Hermit build. Fortunately enough for us, unlike Berserker where you die in one hit, the Hermit build at least allows you to get hit once before you die. With that being said though, it's still very hectic, because it's still a pretty fragile build, and it has its own set of disadvantages. Namely, much less crowd control. Or at least much less consistent crowd control. Fortunately enough, the first wave went swimmingly well. And with that, let's pick up Blackout Protocol. Always handy to have. Next up, Extended Mag Rail. For a bit of extra DPS. Oh yeah, don't want those cyan things to crash into my city. It's happened to me before. It's annoying when that happens. This one was also pretty much perfect. Now let's get Plasma Physics Lab. Because this build really relies on your shield upgrades. Especially the ones focusing on regeneration. Okay, now we have these pink guys that if I don't kill quickly enough will try to run away. Well, I lost a bit of my shield and I think they got away anyways. Alright, let's get fire rate. And also arc flail. Because that's another thing that's key about this build. Getting those arc flail upgrades. Okay, my arc flail is doing something. There we go. Next up, let's get combo arc flail. So I can chain up multiple enemies at a time. Well, one of those red guys got away. Quite a lot of them are getting away. Alright, with that done, now let's get some more fire rate. And, let's get regenerative shield. Let's not lose our shield right away. Oh yeah, I'm definitely loving that extra Daka. Alright, now that's done. It's definitely a toss-up between ricochet munitions and priority charging. I think I'll get the latter. Because this upgrade is actually really good for when you lose your shield. Especially if it's a build that's on the weaker end in terms of durability. Which this build certainly will qualify for later on. Yeah, honestly, I think I should give up on trying to intercept every single enemy around. Instead, just try to focus down the ones that I know for sure can take down. Because I'm pretty sure you lose out on bonuses if you get hit. Right, that's a lot of bonuses, including nuclear boycott, which is the thing that'll allow me to unlock Operation Hermit. From now on, this build takes on a new flavor. I abandoned my nukes away in favor of tracer flares, which have their advantages, such as being renewable mid-run. They also scale off of arc flail upgrades, so it's a 2-in-1 benefit with those. The downside being, I'm pretty sure you cannot have more than 3. I'm pretty sure of that, because I haven't seen anyone else with more than 3. Guess I'll electrocute these guys. Well, went for that guy a bit too late, and I got hit. But hey, at least my shield can regenerate now. Alright, let's get rapid regeneration as well. Yeah, that's definitely helping me out. In fact, I think I'm pretty well stocked up in terms of defense. Well, that was a bit overkill. But whatever, they'll regenerate back and I can just do this. Alright, looking promising. Let's get Advanced Materials Lab. This will allow us to get a whole bunch of goodies. Uh-oh. My turret does need a bit more oomph to it. Considering those guys are managing to lace down my shield. And once again, my shield gets taken out. Not completely, but still takes a hit. Although at this rate, if I'm not careful, I did actually lose my shield. Look at that. Yeah, I could really use more offense. Alright, energy efficiency really makes sense here. And also Blackout Surge Agreement makes sense as well, considering I used up my first Blackout. At least my shield came back up to 60% pretty quickly. Alright, look at that. Superconducting flail. This is gonna be pretty good. Okay, that's quite a lot of bombs. So it was pretty wise to use some flares there. Yeah, I really need a turret upgrade at this point. Not even sure if ricochet munitions will be enough. Honestly, I don't think it'll be enough. On the other hand, cobalt coilgun probably is the thing that I want. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. This is another thing that's unique to the Hermit playstyle. Instead of having multiple bullets per stream, multiple bullet streams, you are stuck to one with the Hermit build. So as compensation, you get the cobalt coilgun, which in theory allows you to get some really high fire rate. Although in practice, I do find that it still doesn't quite match up to having multiple streams. Right now though, I definitely welcome it. Because holy shit, that DPS increase is nice. Alright, with that done, look at that! Superconducting mag rail. I definitely want that. And now I have a beautiful magenta stream. Granted, I actually prefer dark blue over magenta or purple, but this still looks pretty good. And I can definitely feel the DPS increase. As well as the velocity increase. Somehow it still isn't enough to take down those guys. So I could still use some fire rate upgrades. Yeah, my bonus list was pretty short. Ooh boy. Pretty tough call, except not really. I want more fire rate. Oh, this guy. That's not good. It's those rainbow bombers. definitely should not have expended them all at once. Thank goodness for the hammerhead guys that like to chain react and explode. They actually saved me, unironically. Ouch. I will say, this would have gone so much faster with nukes. It's not even close. Alright, let's get increased flail amperes. Because I also feel like my flares aren't doing enough DPS. That upgrade should fix things. Start a chain reaction. That's a lot of bonuses. Alright, let's get maximum flail amperes. That's definitely going to be quite a lot more damage. And some more coil fire rate, for good measure. Alright, nullifiers. Definitely want those guys out. Damn! That was quick. Also, thank goodness for that fire rate upgrade. Now I can actually take them down fast enough. That's definitely a lot of upgrades as well. Let's get shield reflex. That should unlock some options. Alright then, let's get long life flares. Oh, a freaking tank! This is not good. Damn, that bomb explosion actually saved me. What the hell? yeah, that's another downside of the coil gun. The turret rotation speed is pretty bad. If I'm gonna be honest, I think that malice should be removed entirely. Because holy shit, this gun already needs help when it comes to actually intercepting bullets. Don't need to worry about those orange guys anymore. Let's just focus down on them. Another nullifier. Nice. Alright, let's get flail capacitor priority, because this is really gonna help me out. Unfortunately, it does make my shield quite the glass cannon. We want those blue hemisphere looking guys dead. There we go. Let's get some more coil rate. This thing needs to die immediately. Because even though it's not that dangerous by itself, it's annoying. There we go. Alright, let's get high voltage arcing. This thing helps out even more in terms of those flails. Unfortunately, it makes my shield even more for glass cannon. And let's get some more coil rate. So yeah, made a lot of progress when it comes to offense. Unfortunately, I definitely need something that helps out in defense. Still lost my shield, because Hermit build sucks at defending against those carpet bombers. I really need to live long enough. Make sure I don't die. Unfortunately, I think this is the end. I am extremely surprised I am still alive. This very much was the type of wave that would completely annihilate this kind of build. Okay, now we have those guys that shoot out those pulsating balls. Yeah, that sounds wrong, but that's what I call them. Because they like to pulse and push enemies towards or away from you. A double-edged sword, indeed. There we go. That was very sketchy. Time to get maximum coil rate, aka maximum Daka. And holy shit, that fire rate is amazing. I think I can now focus on getting improved gimbal speed. That's another thing that this gun really lacks in. Damn! That chain reaction was awesome. That has to be one of the best chain reactions I've ever seen. Alright, tank, you're going down. Alright. Time to reroll and see if we can get that. Apparently I'm not gonna get improved gimbal speed anytime soon, so Ricochet Munitions, you're up. I mean, this is still pretty good. It does help out quite a bit with crowd control. That sure is a lot of white things. You know what? Frick it. On second thought, I probably should have preserved a flare. Well, what do you know? I lost my shield again. Just gonna sweep that area just to make sure there's no tank waiting for me. Thankfully, there were none. Alright, advanced Ricochet, let's go. That is a lot of shield zappers. Yeah, things are getting very hectic now, aren't they? Yeah, just want them dead at this point. Alright, let's get extended flail. Hopefully that shall catch more enemies at a time. No! A nullifier just had to show up and protect those guys. Alright, now is the window of opportunity to kill those things. Whew. Alright, let's get pulse reflex. This should definitely help out a lot with those rainbow nukes. And I honestly think I should have picked this up earlier on. It would have saved me a lot of trouble. Nice chain reaction. Damn it! They still zap my shield. There we go! Improved gimbal speed, that's what I wanted. Like, in terms of offense, I think I am okay. Those guys don't bode well. Oh yeah! That's because they are the upgraded purple guys. They're dark blue, and I think they're tougher. Or something like that, I don't know. Also, that red thing is also pretty tanky. Probably an upgraded version of the green guys that like to show up. Nope, not good. There we go. Alright, now the music's turning into... Now the music's taking a more whimsical turn, although it's still very bleak. Just want that thing dead. I also want this thing dead. Thankfully, I defended against the bomber this time around. There we go! That's satisfying. Unfortunately, we now have 2 shielded tanks. Why are you doing this to me, game? Alright, tanks, die. Well, I might as well let my shield regenerate. 69%. Nice. I guess I'll get Institute of Automation at this point. Ooh, power lash rationing lost. That's good. Why didn't that show up previously? It's funny how even though this is supposed to be the gun for single target damage, it still kind of struggles against those squid fellas. Thank goodness that caused a chain reaction. I would have been dead otherwise. There we go. Hyper reflex, let's get that. That's gonna help me out as well. Ooh. Okay, those land guys also zap your shields away now. Well, look at that, I got my shield and it's gone again. It's moments like these that I really wish that the Hermit build didn't rely solely on flares for taking out groups of enemies, because the Cobalt coilgun just sucks at it. Alright, let's get a watchtower just to assist me. Cannot have that thing live too long. Okay, these guys. Well, I lost my shield yet again. Alright, you know what? Optimized operations is pretty good. I find it funny how my watchtower acted as bait for that first one. Unfortunately, it still wasn't enough as I still lost my shield. Okay, now they're just disabling my turret, which is definitely gonna get me killed. Yep, that sounds about right. Whew. Things got increasingly tedious until an overwhelming squad of those squid zappers just disabled me long enough for me to be taken out by regular bombs. On the plus side, at least I killed over 7,000 aliens. And went past day 30. And also got a score of 460,000. So yeah, that's the Hermit build of Utopia Must Fall. Now that I've explored pretty much every build of this game, I'm gonna return back to Nova Drift. I'm definitely gonna say that this game has a lot of potential. It just came out of early access, and while there are many gripes that I have with the game, it's still surprisingly compelling. And I'm very confident that pixeljams will develop it in the future, balance things out, add more stuff. I believe in them. With that being said, my name is Excalibur Heavy Battlecruiser, and as always, may the forks be with you all.